Welcome.
First and goal. Mahomes swings it. It's there! Hardman! Jackpot! Kansas City! Ready, down! Put.
Hello? You play to win the game. I don't want winners. I want people that want to win.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? I am Dale. Welcome into the Playcall Sheet. We got Meta Watt in the house. What's up, man?
What's going on with you, man? Sorry for the delay, everybody. Y'all know that ain't my style, man. We here. Appreciate you, Dale, man. For all you on time. And your brothers, man, letting you down, man. Apologize for that, Dale.
Yep. Jake in the house. What's going on, Jake?
Got off work on time for once. Got to the car and saw Dale was screaming my name. I was like, got to get in the show. Let's go.
That's right.
How you
Move
doing
your
tonight, Dale?
ass. Everybody move your ass. Yes.
Absolutely.
It's exactly what was going on behind the scenes, for sure. So, yes, free agency is upon us if you didn't know. But now you know. We will definitely be talking all about free agency and who's coming, who's going, everything like that. How was your day, man? How did you enjoy all of the news here?
Nothing really too crazy. The suckers are gonna sign guys first. Like they get the gold medal. But other than that, nothing too crazy that I seen. One thing I seen though, which was interesting, was Mac Hollins, just because of personality. Him going to New England, another place that you can walk barefooted in cold weather. So other than that, no, nothing too exciting that I've seen, but a lot of movement, and that's pretty dope too.
Yeah, absolutely. Some teams got a lot of cash. Some teams don't. So we got a lot going on though. We have some issues going live on Twitter for whatever reason. So we'll try to get that fixed. And when I say we, I mean somebody else because I'm doing shit.
I see you with your Saints sweater on. You ready for free agency, Dale? You ready to see who y'all can wheel in? This is in all. We hit March. April's hitting soon. Draft time. You know what I'm saying? What you guys are gonna do in that war room? You know what I'm saying? As we approach about 6 weeks or so to the draft. So.
Yeah. Listen, we definitely gonna get to what our teams have done. I have some optimism and then some other things I just get pissed off about. But it is what it is. The Saints gonna do what they do. Ain't nothing I'm gonna do that's gonna change that. So I just take it as it comes and go with it. That's all I do.
Oh, man, absolutely. Not you, man.
Oh man. So all right, let's get this show started here, man. Let's talk free agency.
Free agency.
So we've got some big moves, of course, and one of the bigger moves we will get into is Sam Darnold for sure. But look, a guy like T. Higgins getting a franchise tag, not being able to hit free agency to put up some more numbers. What do you think about that and how it hurts the market for the wide receivers as a whole?
I think they made a lot of interesting moves last year in terms of the wide receivers, and maybe this is the haul. We spoke on this show last week in regards to maybe the running backs getting paid a little more. Maybe that was the reason why the wide receiver market, maybe kind of shrink down. You got the top guy in T. Higgins getting franchise tags, so where does that leave your market? Was there anybody better than T. Higgins in this market? Answer is no. So once his domino fell in this case, the Bengals said we're going to franchise you. Rest of these players are basically just like, we're just going to fall in line. Best offer is going to come here. You know what I'm saying? Now if T would have signed to another team, say 30 mil plus, you know, DK's the exception. DK may be on he wasn't a free agent, but just off, you know what I'm saying, him, and we'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, T was probably the number one fish, and yeah, now everybody can go kind of fish to where they want to fish now, depending on the situation.
Yeah, actually, that is one thing I don't have on the rundown here. DK Metcalf being traded, and so he got traded to the Steelers, right?
Yep, he got traded to the Steelers for a second rounder, I believe, and
yes.
They cashed out on him. They paid him 5 years, $150 million. Woo,
yes.
Lord.
Yes. So how what do you think that looks like for the Steelers? The Steelers still don't have a quarterback in place.
That's the
but
thing.
Where I'm just looking at the wide receivers they have, DK Metcalf and George Pickens. To me, they're like the same guy. They run one route. You know, that's straight down the field, pretty much.
This marriage at some point between whoever is in the marriage here, people would say it's the coach and just the coach, but he's not single in terms of organization. The organization's with him too, so they're in a relationship. I think this is, in a sense, this is a cry for help, but I don't know why it is when the Steelers have been one of the franchises that they draft guys, they develop guys. Okay, you didn't have a QB for the last few years of your liking, but there's plenty more of that to come. You have everything else pretty much. So to go get DK Metcalf, and like you said, him and Pickens, you're going to have to go get a guy that's going to keep both of them satisfied. Russ was able to do that for a good portion last year with Pickens. We've seen DK with Russ. So maybe they go Russ, but we've been hearing that they may let go of Russ. So who is the guy that you're going to bring to keep both of those guys entertained and happy over there? Right. Overall, I feel like this marriage is somewhat ending soon between Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here you go, Mike Tomlin, we're going to give you some weapons. We're going to give you another weapon. Maybe we give you a weapon at QB. And if you can't do nothing with this may be the end.
Yeah, maybe so. But I think there have been rumors with the Steelers trading for a different quarterback. Like there have been rumors about him, about them trading for what's his name? From the Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I've seen that. Somebody had said that earlier, trade for Trevor Lawrence. Now if you're going to get somebody that's, you feel like it's the future of the team, right, the real future of the team, and you can go after Trevor, go ahead. Definitely probably cost you. It'll definitely cost you probably something in this draft if you was to go get him. And is that worth it? But what they got on the two sides, you have to go get somebody that's in your mind gonna lead you now. But that leads to the Band-Aid effect. If you go get a Band-Aid, we've seen teams in history in the last 5-6 years go to the Band-Aid route to go patch something in. Pittsburgh has been trying to patch something in, and you normally don't see that from them. You know what I'm saying? They're able to be a good team. Whoever their QB is, from Tommy Maddox to Cordell Stewart to Ben Roethlisberger, they find a way, to make masterpieces. So I think they should really, really start fresh from go, and more than likely than not. So somebody that's on this free agent market in this tree is probably going to get signed to them. The question is it Aaron Rodgers or is the field? The field. That's the only person you can go for in this situation right now, honestly. Like, this is the only guy right now, until y'all could wait for a QB next year or whatever the case is, Aaron would be the guy to go get. But then, do you want to pay that tag for him?
Right.
What's he asking for?
That's what I was going to ask. Is he worth the kind of money he's going to command? And that's in the ballpark of 30-35 million a year.
No, I mean, it's either Aaron to me, Aaron, if you can go get him at a premium price, or a guy that's probably going to take less from you And that's Russell Wilson, because last year you signed him to a clip, and now realistically he's aging, so you can go sign him at a average clip. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little less. Maybe it'll take a little less. You got one of his other guys there. So that's my thing. You either keep Russ, or you go after Aaron Rodgers. Or you can go get Trevor Lawrence. You can go get a young, promising guy like a Trevor Lawrence, a guy that's, having difficulty in Jacksonville. Go get him. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be, pursuing a guy like Trevor Lawrence. I mean, if I'm the Steelers, because I'm not sold on him as a NFL quarterback anyway. But if you look at obtaining a guy like Rodgers for a season, I mean, it's something different. But is it going to get you over that hump? And I mean, I guess I try it out for a year, but I'm not going to be married to him.
Right. The question is too, is anybody at this QB position right now that's available or could be available, or whoever they get? Are they the answer? They're not the answer. You know what I'm saying? And but you enter a division where you play Joe Burrow twice, play Lamar twice, and the Browns QB, you should win 1 or 2 games against them automatically. We'll call their record the 1-1 early. But who you lusting for? It has to be somebody that is pretty accustomed to what they have already, especially at the wide position. Looks like the running game is probably going to take a toe down unless Jalen Warren is really ready for high reps. Hearing around the scene that Najee Harris is being looked at by different teams. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah. The Steelers, they offered like a second round tender for Jalen Warren. So the kind of money that's going to provide, it's writing the handwriting on the wall for Najee Harris now. So that's what I think is going to happen. He's going to end up leaving, and we'll see what they do. They still got to backfill another running back. I don't think Jalen Warren is a guy that can just total rock for the whole season. So what's your thoughts over here, Will, on this Pittsburgh Steelers situation? DK Metcalf, George Pickens. Now they've got they put the tender on Jalen Warren, and Najee Harris most likely out.
Yeah, I think we all thought Najee was going to be out there. I mean, look, they still need to figure out what they're doing at quarterback. Fields is a Jet now.
Yes.
Weird. I don't know why he'd do that to himself, but I guess he's cool with Garrett. So that's their number one there. So that'll make sense. I don't really know what the Eagles are going to do at quarterback. It looks like it should just be Russ, which makes sense. You got 2 6'4" receivers out there. Just let Russ throw it down the field. That's kind of what he was always good at anyway.
Right.
But running back,
that was my point about them getting Metcalf is him and Pickens like the same kind of receiver, They're running down the field. They're running straight down the field. They're catching contested catches.
Maybe they go, and to be real, maybe they sign Metcalf, and it's crazy because they don't do this. So this is definitely different in a sense, but this is why I kind of sense like something like gonna go down if none of this passes. You know what I'm saying? On the scale, because Pittsburgh develops receivers. They draft them and they develop them. They don't go out and give guys the horse. They gave this man what he wanted plus an extra basically year of what he wanted. So there has to be another splash coming here, or you feel like Russ with him now, DK as well, y'all can do some things, and Russ wasn't the problem last year, y'all feel?
I think the move to get Metcalf is them admitting that they did draft and produce a great receiver in Pickens, but they're just not going to want to sign him when it comes time.
Got two.
So,
Yeah.
So when it comes time, their number one will be Metcalf, and they'll let him go because he's just a lot, you know. Interesting though, because they chose another guy who's somewhat a lot at times, but look, when you've had Antonio Brown and then Pickens, Metcalf is a choir boy. So I think, I think they'll be moving on from Pickens when his contract comes up. I don't think they're going to sign him. So yeah, it makes sense that they went out and got him. Yeah, but you're right. They usually develop guys, and they did. They developed Pickens. They developed. The problem is they've been letting the guys they develop go because they don't got it all the way between the ears. You know what I mean? They let who's the kid who went to the Panthers and then now to the Ravens?
Oh, Deontay Johnson.
Johnson,
right. So yeah, they were developing him, and he came along maybe not as quick as they hoped, and he had a drop problem still, but he was balling, but they let him go. So I think he's Metcalf was look, we're still good at doing this, but we kind of messed up with a few of these guys in terms of they had the talent, but they don't play the Pittsburgh way. They're not going to be guys that we want to keep here for very long. So, yes, Wilson to Pittsburgh. Say it again. Yeah, look for one more year. Why not do Wilson? Like I said, the one thing that we know that he's always been pretty good at is getting the ball down the field, and you got two guys that can do that now. Yeah, I think it's a good move. Spent a lot of money though, but it's a good move.
So, man, who's next on the tracker, man? Who's next on this tracker? We got here.
Well, I was going to go to the local stuff. I'm gonna try to hold out a little bit for Coach.
Absolutely.
So let's go here. Sam Darnold
Is Mike Williams still pinned?
got a deal with the Seahawks, 3 years, worth nearly $100 million. So, is this a good move? Bad move? What you thought?
Man went 14-3 with a team that people didn't expect that to happen because of him. But 14-3, that's gonna get you paid. 14-3 in a contract year. He pulled off his best Kirk Cousins impression. That's what he did. He struck when the iron was hot, and he got himself paid. He bet on himself. I don't know if it's a great signing, but I think he's better than who they had last year.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna need that because they got rid of the X. That's gonna be fast. They need to go out and get another receiver now, shockingly, because they got rid of Lockett and Metcalf. So who is gonna be next to Jackson Smith and Jigba?
Yes, just Jackson Smith and Jigba, and I figure they'll draft a rookie to come in, and they'll have two guys, and maybe get a vet, to go along in a slot or something like that, or whatever.
That wide receiver pool dries up really fucking fast.
Oh, it does.
In terms of on the market and the draft is going to be quick.
But I mean, the draft produces a lot, so you can get you'll get a lot of receivers out in the draft. So,
and where did Debo go
Sam
again?
Darnold, dog. Sam Darnold. It was crazy about this crap, man. I have no ill will towards Sam Darnold getting this money. If I didn't like him, I would have a problem with him getting his money. But I said, when that draft was going through with him, Baker, and such, I said Sam Darnold was the best QB in that draft. I said that. And he never gave me the proof. Hey, I told you so. Situations maybe, but I'm happy that he got the bag. It doesn't even matter at this point what he does for his career. 14-3 Will last year, you can hang your career on that because you just got paid, bro. You're the number one QB in the market. Number one QB in the market. Clearly he was. Got $100 million. For carrying the team, like Will said, that wasn't supposed to get nowhere. We don't know what they would have been with J.J. McCarthy. But he got them to 14-3. So he got his bread, man. Shout out to him. Shout out to the Minnesota Vikings for not paying him that bread. Shout out to the Seahawks.
We're going to see.
To go get him that bread.
We're going to see if Ohio State wide receivers can carry a USC quarterback like an LSU wide receiver can carry a USC quarterback.
You tried. You gave it a go, at least. Trying is all that matters in that situation. I feel you.
My bad,
Is he
fellas.
gonna be
As soon as I got on, I got a call. I'm sorry. What are we talking about?
Imagine that. Mike
you
said,
got thoughts on
Darnold
Sam
just
Darnold?
What you said?
Jake, do
Darnold
you
just
have any
had
thoughts on Sam Darnold?
Oh, Sam Darnold. I think that's it's going to be an interesting fit because he had Addison and Jefferson, which is what helped him made him look really good with the Vikings, and also a really good running game. Yes, he's got Kenneth Walker, so he's got a decent running game along with Zach Carbonnet, however I like to say it. But he's only got Jackson Smith and Jigba now because they got rid of Lockett and DK. So it's going to be interesting to see what free agent moves or possibly draft picks they make to help him out. But I think Darnold's going to be fine. I think he went into a good situation.
Okay.
Yeah, they are going to have to go out and get another receiver. For sure.
All right. Well, let's keep it moving on the news train. Justin Fields agrees to sign with the Jets 2 years, $40 million. Justin Fields is reunited with his former Ohio State teammate, Garrett Wilson. Jake, your thoughts here? Ohio State going to New York?
I think this is a great situation chemistry-wise for a quarterback and a wide receiver, but the problem is it's the same thing in Chicago. The Jets have no offensive line. Fields is going to be holding on to the ball too long or running for his life. He's going to be doing one of those two things and not look good like he was looking okay in Pittsburgh. I understand his stats don't look 95 yards, but he was undefeated as a Steeler under a good system and smart play calling to fit what he can do. He can do just fine in the system, but he's got no offensive line in New York. I see this being a disaster.
Disaster.
Well, they'll have a great running game.
Yes, absolutely. They added another guy who has ability with the football, not throwing the ball, in Justin Fields. So, I mean, there's some positives to the negatives. Probably more negatives people feel than positives in the situation. Situation is this is team number 3. What year is this? Year 5? Year 6?
Roughly.
And that's kind of where his mental's at. Where is this guy's mental at? You know, he's going to have to prove a lot of that this season because more than likely he will be QB1. So he'll probably start this season as the QB1. So your confidence obviously will probably be in a different state because you are going to be the starting QB and probably no debate. I don't know. Maybe the Jets fling us and go get somebody. Maybe Justin Fields is a backup again, but I'm going to take it positively here. He is going to definitely a lot to prove, not only because he has to, but because he's in New York now. Yep. Big market now for this man. And, yeah, it's going to be a lot of chatter around his name. And the Jets haven't been winning, and if they continue not to win, of course he's going to get bashed along with it. So
2 years, $40 million, though, it can be a ton of expectations, right?
Yeah, it's pretty low bar.
Yeah.
I honestly wanted Justin in New Orleans. Man, listen.
I think it's I'll say medium low. I say medium low. But at the fact that, you know, this is probably going to be the standard now. QB's getting paid 15 to 20 mil to sit on the bench. It's probably where he ends up at, but yeah, it's going to.
No, I mean, not to sit on the bench. He's going to play. He's going to start.
He'll play. No, he'll play. He'll get that opportunity. But once the opportunity drowns, if it does, then this is pretty much problem.
I was really wanting to see what Will was going to finish off saying because whenever he starts with a man, listen, I knew there's something great coming. So what were you going to say about when they said he really wants him to go with the Saints? Because I heard him say that he went and followed it with a man, listen. I'm like, I know Will's got something to say. Say it.
Man, I don't know why Saints always want stuff. I need to get your books together, man. What y'all talking about?
Oh,
together.
Sitting there with Mr. Burns money, looking down at us. I see.
Hey, look, this is what if you set it up right, if you do the right things, if you take the way you're supposed to, then you end up with a quarterback for the franchise. Then you can work on your roster the way we are. I mean, I think it's funny because we didn't spend a lot of money,
bro. Let's see some wins, bro. Let's see some wins.
We can.
I don't want to hear this. You've been taking
6 rings. Let's get some
wins.
For what? Let's get 8 wins. It's so important.
Okay, so you show me some wins. If y'all been doing it right, show me some wins. That's
it
all.
takes time. That's the point. It's a process. That's why I'm saying, that's why I get so mad to say it, because it's like y'all haven't even started the process to get better. Like, not even started it.
How do you know our process isn't working if your process ain't working? You ain't got no wins yet.
Because our process in the past has proven to work. Yours really hasn't. You got 1 ring out of everything y'all tried.
See, we got one.
Listen,
So what?
listen, I
got one.
I 50% feel for you. But Dale, you're not going to win this argument with a guy who basically won titles in the last decade and a half, maybe 2. Yeah. For the next probably 7 years, unless they do something else new, you're not going to win an argument with Will in terms of this. You're absolutely right.
They weren't tanking to win those titles.
But I feel like his team is won though. His team doesn't have to win for another.
Here's the thing. No.
5 to 7 years.
Listen. We didn't necessarily have to tank because we had the right system in place. Now we did tank though. We went out and drafted Mac, number 10. That's taken.
Okay, but you haven't won a Super Bowl since then. So, like,
that's fine. We building back in the right direction. We have our franchise.
I'm saying to win those Super Bowls that you did win.
I'm just saying, do you? It's debatable.
That was the best thing Will could have said. We are building the right way. We're building the defense through free agency with veteran guys, and we're building the offense young through the draft. It's the best way to go.
That's fine.
We have a franchise quarterback. Do you?
Oh, you think you do? Sure. Go ahead.
We think we do. Okay.
Because it's his second year. Let's be honest. It's his second year. You don't know for sure. You think you do?
Oh, but I bet you're sure about JD though.
About JD.
About
JD 5. I'm sure you think he's a franchise quarterback right now, right?
Oh yeah.
After 1 year. Oh, okay. So
JD 5.
So quiet then.
It's different.
Thank you.
Rookie of the year. He's got more accolades to him. What are we talking about?
Listen.
I love that. I love that, man. That I didn't have to disagree with any of y'all. I agree with both of y'all.
Is Rodgers gonna go to Minnesota? I really need this to happen so I could just be so goddamn right again.
It's crazy. Yeah, Minnesota.
Hey, you didn't hear Bobby's comment there when Rodgers goes to Minnesota.
What is
the
that?
Saints winning the Super Bowl. It is written.
I mean, okay. Hey, another hit list is gonna pop up, huh? Another hit list. We're taking players out again. I bet.
I mean, look, Bobby, tell him.
Hey, Greg.
Tell him the history here.
Greg Williams ain't walking through that door. Cut that out. It's a problem if I know like a random defensive coordinator's name. There's a reason. That motherfucker had a hit list. Checked it twice.
Right, man.
This was crazy.
The Washington Commanders doing their thing, bro. They traded.
Are they though?
They traded for Tunsil. They traded for Deebo Samuel. They signed Javon Kinlaw. They re-signed Bobby Wagner. They re-signed Zach Ertz. And they re-signed, tight end John Bates. Who cares about that?
You know how good this team would have been 5 years ago?
I mean, how what?
A lot of these guys are a little bit over the hill. Like Bobby's, he's still playing well, but he's getting older. Really, the age, he's not getting younger.
This trade seemed like a tank move by the damn Texans. I'm not gonna lie, because Tunsil's still he's not over the hill yet. He's still in his late prime. This was a great move for the Commanders. Bad move for the Texans.
He's getting paid too much to be okay.
He wasn't okay.
And that line was not
one of the best.
That line was probably
in the top five.
I know, but their line as a whole was still really weak, and he's getting paid too much for that to be that way. So you're gonna have to move on. I don't hate this move. I don't hate this move. They probably cleared some good room by moving him.
I'm having a hard time understanding what you're saying with that, Will. You trade your best offensive line when it's struggling. Why would you trade your best offensive lineman when you're struggling?
Because you're starting over.
Okay, fair enough.
Start over.
Starting over at the line. You started over at the line, not the whole team, obviously.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was
right.
about to say.
Yeah, I think they're starting over at the line.
Washington was
Also, like
to Houston for Tunsil. 3rd and 7th rounders this year, and 2nd and 4th rounders in 2026.
Also, Tunsil's a weird player where, like, yeah, he'll give you like a really good year. He'll also give you like some okay years. I don't think he's as good as people think he is, and we're gonna see what he
I think the Commanders went to go get him for experience. We know the Commanders that have a lot of dumbheads around their organization. This move right here is a safe move for them and a salvage move for the Texans to try to, create something new. Veteran. You get a veteran in there that knows the game, that's been through the trenches, guy that's been paid money, been traded again. And for a team of Washington is trying to be on the come up, man.
Not to mention, too, he's only had one major injury his whole career.
Right. So, you got some experience over there for JD5 so he can keep and not get in that second-year slump that we see a lot of QBs go through, or slump in general that QBs go through. So, yeah, that's a good move for the Commanders, the free agency, and they're trying to do some things for their organization. Shout out to the Redskins.
And
I'm not talking shit about Washington. Don't need to.
the STWF TV news desk is purporting that the 49ers will be letting go of Kyle Juszczyk. So,
yeah, that OG of the game. It's sad. It's sad with a fullback position that's gone in the NFL. But he can lean his head on one thing. Somebody's gonna sign that man because he's the face of the fullback position of the committee that's left. Somebody sign that man. I don't know who needs that man, but somebody go sign that man. Made a hell of a career with the 49ers. 49ers letting everybody go. Listen here.
They're even more on the reset now. Also, Jake, he's still good, but he wasn't top 5. He was top 8 in the league. Tunsil this year.
Yeah, they're starting over for sure.
I mean, that was close enough. Is it really that big of a difference?
Close. I mean, yeah, it's a big difference between 5 and 8 in terms of.
Not for real. It's still top 10. It's still big.
Yeah, it's only 30 teams, so I get it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Consistency is key.
And he's not.
He's had 2 solid years the last 2 years. That's consistent.
Okay.
All right.
So far, 2 teams have traded him. Why is that, Jake?
Well, look, Magic Johnson says.
Oh, no, he's with the Dolphins. That's right.
Magic Johnson's very happy about that trade.
Which one?
I'll let you know. the Tunsil trade. Yes.
Why is that?
He's very happy about it. He says he's one of the best tackles in the league.
Let me give you an introduction to Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson's happy with every move that is made in his circle or around his circle. I'm gonna tell you that one thing about Magic. Not disrespecting the move, but
man's on borrowed time. He's happy about everything.
Hold on, him signing Kyle Kuzma when Kyle Kuzma had his little shining bet. He was happy at that. Like he made the Los Angeles.
That one needs to be cut.
Crazy.
I'd be happy too. If I was on 30 years worth of borrowed time.
Oh my God! Someone cut that for real.
I'm lying though. Like we would all be happy as shit if we were on about 30 years of borrowed time.
That man probably cured AIDS, man.
They're gonna study his body. They're gonna study his body once he dies to get the antibody.
I mean, it could be an HIV joke or it could be a money joke.
All right, Josh.
It's your brain that filters that, so that's what you took it as, Bobby.
Josh Sweat reached a deal with the Cardinals, 4-year deal worth $76 million, 41 guaranteed.
Yeah, he wanted the bag. No one goes into Arizona to win.
Yeah,
He wanted the bag.
I mean, at the same time, this could be Arizona's try to, make this team better. But at the same time, like, there's a lot that the Cardinals need to fix in order to be some kind of a contending team. And getting one player ain't going to do the thing, especially when you're throwing the whole bag at them. So let's see what else they can put around it, because the defense isn't really all that bad in Arizona. It's the offense that they can't stay healthy.
And they got a midget at quarterback. And they like to give him midget receivers for some reason, other than Marvin. Everyone else on that team is like 5'8". Receiver, it's insane.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
But
yeah, they don't have
Wilson. I think Wilson's going to step up this year.
They don't have Andy Isabella anymore. He was kind of tall, but I think he's gone. I don't think he's out of the league.
More breaking news into the SCWF TV news desk. Chase Young re-signing with the Saints, 3 years, $51 million. And this is just coming out here. Yeah. So
that's a team-friendly deal.
Is it?
I don't know. For the Saints, maybe. I doubt it.
Yeah, fair enough. For the Saints, that's pretty team-friendly.
Are they one of the teams in like the cap, like purgatory right now? Or they got some
they're
pad?
in hell. Actually,
yeah, that's what
it's hell.
It's hell. It's not even purgatory anymore. Mm-hmm. Jesus.
Mm-mm. Bottom floor.
Oh, sweat to the Cardinals. This is the team on the come up in the NFC West. With everything that's going on within divisions, the Rams may be the team that obviously may stop their tracks. But I like the move for Arizona. I like the way Arizona responded at times last year. Not down and out. Kyler definitely is not a scrub. I think they got some weapons, improve the defense, young coach in Gannon, putting his palm print on things. So I ain't mad at this move.
Hey, look, honestly, with what Tuke just said, I just really thought about it. He might be right. The Rams are on the decline. The 49ers are in complete tank rebuild mode. They got nothing. And then who's the other one in that division? I can't think. Seahawks. Yeah, the Cardinals could take this division. This is just like anybody in the NFC South. Anyone can take that division. That's how bad these two divisions are. No offense, Dale.
Sure.
It wasn't supposed to be offensive. I'm just saying. NFC, those two divisions are whack.
Well, so Anthony, your comment here about overpaying for Chase Young, if they just signed him to a 3-year deal, worth hold on, let me get back to get the number. 51 million. And he's last year he produced 5.5 sacks, 31 tackles for the Saints. What's your thoughts on that move? Is this overpaid? Do you agree with Anthony here?
Gotta keep somebody. Gotta keep somebody on that. You gotta keep somebody. I guess you gotta keep a name. People realize you gotta keep a name.
The argument is you gotta feel the team. Like you gotta.
Well, I'm real. Like
you have to like.
Was this overpay for this player?
Some guys are like, damn, I shit, man. Listen, yeah, I guess and to give to him some credit, he was a guy that was they traded you, they wanted your services, so he already kind of had an advantage anyway. It was unfortunate for his neck, but he had leverage. So he comes into the free agent portal with the Saints, and the Saints are like, we'll give you that.
Yeah, I mean, look, he played solid for the Saints. Like that was my point. Like I get Anthony's point when he was with the Redskins. I mean, the Commanders, he didn't play. I get that. But he played for us.
Yeah. Ain't he from down there too?
No, he
not. I thought he was from Louisiana somewhere. Oh well.
He played college at Ohio State.
I know that part. That don't mean like people don't always go. Listen, not every Louisiana player goes to LSU, Dale.
Well, I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah, I know that for sure.
Yeah, some of them like going to LA Tech.
He's from Maryland.
Woof.
Upper Marlboro.
Okay. Oh, DMV. Okay, bet.
There we go. All right.
Hyattsville.
Let's talk about some more pass rushers. Myles Garrett wanted to be traded. I think Anthony was talking about this earlier, but now he got an agreement on a contract extension that gives him $40 million per year, includes $123 million in guaranteed money. So it makes him the highest non-paid quarterback in NFL history. So
what I tell you,
he's clearly chosen now. Like this is his career.
I tell you this every time. Everybody say this, and then they slide that paper over, and you're like, all right, never mind.
I think me and Will kind of hindered. Like he's gonna be a lifer, Like, he's like that type of guy. Like, he's going to be a lifer with the Browns. And it's sad to say, but we need one of these in the NFL. We need a lifer. Myles Garrett is the official lifer of this generation here. Shout out to Myles Garrett for getting the bag. People say, oh, go to a team and win. Listen here, there's going to be some guys who don't win, some guys that don't get an opportunity to win, and guys, if they really wanted to be in a winning situation, could be in one. And Myles Garrett is the first one. He's the first one. He's a certified first ballot Hall of Famer. Doesn't really matter what he does. He don't want to win a ring because he would have left. This man wants to concede a bag, a generational bag, and when you think about the Browns, you're going to think of Myles Garrett. There ain't going to be no, well, Myles left, he went here. No, build a statue for this man along with giving him that bread. Shout out to Myles Garrett for getting that bread. I don't care what you do, brother. I knew you would be a lifer. Hopefully, you don't waive that no trade clause.
Well, I thought it was funny because I was watching a pretend argument between something on a Facebook post. It's Myles Garrett saying, I want to trade. And the Cleveland Browns react, look, all we can do is give you $40 million a year and guarantee 3 wins. Myles Garrett goes, fuck it, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. Look.
Yes. That bag says a lot, man. That's a lot of money to walk away from, bro. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, we're gonna put statues up for a man with a 40 win percentage, like 40% win percentage.
Honestly, swing. This is
It's not his fault.
Swing. I thought this was swing like the
Part of it.
Draft around with this sign.
What more do you want him to do?
Who, Myles?
Leave. How about not hamstring your team for $40 million a year?
Not leave.
Bums forever.
Listen here. And now I was thinking when it first happened, like this might shake up the draft a little bit. But I'm gonna be real. And then what? They just traded today for champion Kenny Pickett. So we know they're probably gonna go after QB in this case. But do they go after a QB? Do they go after Abdul Carter and just say we're gonna just have a deadly defense out here?
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, that sounds about right. Jackson Dart, here we go.
Wow, man, that man.
Somebody gotta get paid. All right, you might if you're gonna be a loser, you might as well get paid.
It's champion. When you say Kenny Pickett's name on this cast here, you say champion Kenny Pickett. Okay, champion. Okay, he's a champion.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
And he played.
Kenny clipboard. We're not doing that.
I mean, yeah, okay. Let's talk about this trade then. Kenny Pickett for a DTR and a 5th round pick. So I think this again kind of shows the problem with the NFL and how the Eagles have been kind of like maximizing this thing, right? Like they're gonna take this 5th round pick and turn it into a player,
right?
And Kenny Pickett was just a backup guy who was just they were just on the roster and they flipped him for something of value like a 5th round pick. Now DTR probably not going to do too much with him, but what if they get a Taysom package for him? And and then he starts doing this thing or whatever, and he brings up some kind of value, and then they turn the 5th round pick into a starter on defense or something like that, and then now they're back in the Super Bowl.
Right. So yeah, the Eagles keep getting somebody. And of course they get the fucking Browns. Of course. No other team but the Browns is like, okay, we'll accept that. Kenny Pickett can play for us because Watson ain't gonna be there. So he can play for us. It's crazy.
Just kind of answering this question here, Casey.
Shout out to you, Casey. How you doing?
I for the team, no, but we're still talking about like money. Ooh. Yeah, he made a lot of money.
For the team. That's also for the team, by the way.
Yes.
I love how you just try to separate the money and the team. Like that's not synonymous.
Get it? Yes.
Listen here, man.
Y'all shot yourself in the foot when you signed him the first time.
Well, that was Sean Payton's doing. So, but
yeah, you gotta get rid of.
He's
the trash.
He's the greatest guy ever.
You gotta get rid of the trash deal. And even if
It's
they
the
still
only relevance you've had in your entire existence. How do you not still love him?
So great. Yay.
Oh, okay. You're without him, you're just the Browns. I don't understand.
the utility guy. The thing about a utility guy is that he does different things, and it's good to see that Taysom Hill be
Literally,
playing for a
the
different
utility.
team because they don't need that utility. They don't need that utility guy no more than Saints do. You know what I'm saying? They disrespected Taysom Hill, done everything they could do for him, and then they let him go. They let this man go. Wilson, the best guy, basically the best guy on the team. I feel we said that for years, and now he's gone. But at the same time, you gotta get rid of this old trash. You know, you gotta get out that cat misery.
Oh, trash! Holy shit! Jesus Christ! Look,
I would have loved to keep him. I would have loved to keep him.
Another word that I would tag to Taysom Hill is he's not just a utility guy. He's a luxury, of which you do not need to have right now because luxury isn't the world you're living in.
Mm-hmm.
That's for a bougie team, not y'all. Y'all in the gutter right now. In the trenches. Y'all in the trenches.
That's right. That's right, too. Take that back. Old trash, not old trash.
You got it. You
that was aggressive.
You got so much money backed up. You have to.
Yeah,
bro. I didn't mean that in a bad way. I'm sorry, Saints fans. I don't mean to get y'all mad during the offseason. You know, y'all try to relax.
You're on the list.
I'm on the list. I'm sorry. I apologize, Saints Nation.
All right.
We're talking about the Patriots signing everyone.
Yeah, we're getting to the teams. We're getting to the teams.
All right, making sure. This was weird.
Devontae Adams signed with the Rams. This is after we got news that Derek Carr was recruiting Devontae Adams. Freaking Carr, you suck. But he signed a 2-year deal with the Rams, $46 million.
Yeah, weird. This is the last gasp for a ring, but he chose an odd place to make that. But with their division not being great, like we talked about earlier, I guess this kind of makes sense. But like everything relies on Stafford staying healthy, which he's a tough guy who plays through shit. But
yes,
health hasn't been his calling card at all lately.
But they just redid his contract, right? So that should free up some capital and they should be able to do some things.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be fun watching him and Puka. They got a whole little thing going on for that number 17. It's like a whole because Puka already got it, but obviously this is the only number he's worn in the league. So it's gonna be fun. But the Rams to Cup, you're too old and past your prime. We're letting you go. The Rams to Adams. Welcome. Yeah, pretty much. I would say though, yes, they're both right. They're both aging. I'll say it's an upgrade only in the fact that I think he will play more games. He doesn't get hurt as much as Cup does.
Okay.
My man is still a top 5, top 10 talent in the league. And it's been crazy for him the last few years in the way his situations has been. We thought Aaron would kind of clear that up, but the guy still had damn near almost 1,000 yards. He had 7 touchdowns on 854 yards. He had for what he went through last year. He had a solid season. This, like you said, Will, Matthew Stafford's health, if he's healthy, Nuka and this man gonna give teams fits on Sunday.
I think that's a tough one. Is he? I think it's hard to tell if he's still top 10. Because of what we saw last year. Last year, like those numbers weren't top 10 numbers last year.
No.
But also that team was in shambles. So like it's hard to tell. And he's not getting younger. I guess we'll just have to see on this one. Upgrade from Cup, yeah, because he'll play. But in their system, is he an upgrade from Cup if Cup's healthy? I don't know if that's true either. That's close. Like people forget Cup was breaking catch records before he started getting hurt. Easily one of the best receivers in the league. So, but they are different receivers. One's an X and one's a slot.
Yeah.
So,
shit, man. Maybe it's just like I think they just treated Cup the way they treat running backs. Let me just say that.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I
agree with that.
And I'm gonna throw the card out there. I'm gonna throw the crayon out there while I'm here. That's why Cooper Kupp no longer. The Rams said we no longer need your services. I'm
Yes.
throwing the crayon out there.
It's the crayons, bro.
The crayon, when
It's
you
the
get crayon
crayons, bro.
that long as Cooper Kupp did, Triple Crown winner, all that stuff, you know in your mind is gonna end at some point. No disrespect to him, but it's gonna end. And the Rams said we gonna let go now. We got
Right, too.
Nakua. We got Nakua right now. We'll settle with Evans. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think
Damn
the
right,
crayon-
too.
Sorry.
If he was a different color crayon, they
He
would have
was
treated
another
him like
crayon,
that.
Cooper Kupp, you would have got paid for an extra 2 years. You would have probably got that Devontae Adams money.
Y'all crazy.
That's right. And the fact that he's still out there, bro.
Did anyone else just see that signing that just happened 6 minutes ago?
Yes,
No.
we are going to talk about
No,
it in
we're
a
here.
second.
You
Devontae
know when we
Adams
were 6
first
minutes ago.
round.
We were here.
My bad. What do you want me to do? I just want to make sure y'all saw it. Dang.
Who was it?
Why are you yelling at? Took, tell him.
So
Yeah, the one
STWF News and Anthony News, you know, he's FCWF TV News too. Najee Harris signs a 1 year, $9.5 million deal with the Los Angeles Chargers. Najee Harris moving from Pittsburgh to Los Angeles. They let KJ Dobbins go. So, Gus Edwards, sorry. Gus Edwards is going to be released before the new season starts. Insert Najee Harris to the Chargers lineup.
So
They
what
would've-
I feel like you
happens to
do
J.K.
that on.
Dobbins?
I feel like you do that on purpose to make me mad, too. KJ
What?
Dobbins. Can't believe you.
No. I forgot they got both ratings.
Hell no.
I'm trying to get confused. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, he's a Buckeye. I'm sorry.
He's a Buckeye. That's exactly why I
JK.
get heated about it a little bit.
What happened to J.K. Dobbins then? Like, what do you
I
think?
think
Nah,
he's
he's
still
still-
there. They got
he's
rid
still
of
there.
Gus, but they kept JK.
They kept Jake.
That's not a number one. I
Oh.
told people all last year he's not a number one running back. He's a good
Yeah, I thought
player.
it was a
In
one-year
the,
deal.
ti-
That's what I
in the
thought.
bit of time that he got at number one, he got hurt within 8 weeks.
That's right. Yeah, he's always going to. He's tiny. So you gotta plan for him for like 10 games a year. That's basically what you're doing.
If the Chargers can go splash, him. I want to see what they want to do next on the chessboard. They go get this guy. So they probably gonna want to play a little physical, maybe. I
Of
don't
course,
know.
that's hardball football.
Yeah, he's gonna
That's
play
hardball
physical
football.
football and then try to beat you on the outsides, man. But the question is, when you gonna go grab outside?
They got McConkey. They got the crayons.
I think Cooper Kupp fits there. The crayon sticks. Bring the crayon.
Whole
to the
bunch of
other
crayons.
side.
Yeah, they can go get that crayon for the low. Who's a cop? JK's a complimentary back.
Exactly.
And I think, look, if you got a good line and you have a passing game that has a threat, I think Harris can give you more than what we expected for the first couple of years with the Saints. He had a pretty good season last year because finally they had a threat of passing once Fields was off the field.
Najee to the goddamn Chargers, man. Shout out.
I like that move. I like that move for both of them. It's a show me deal too, by the way.
Yes, absolutely.
1 year show me.
Let's talk about the Buffalo Bills. We had them release Von Miller.
He's 1,000.
And and they signed Josh Palmer to a 3-year, $36 million deal, $18 million guaranteed. Will, you said this guy was garbage.
I said he's not a number one at all.
You said Herbert didn't have nobody to throw to. He had nobody.
Nobody.
Palmer exits
Yeah.
and gets paid.
Yeah. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Hey, one man's trash is another man's
They
treasure.
feel like Josh Allen can make this man go. That's what they feel like. We got Josh Allen on the screen. We heard about the cut of Von Miller. This man just got paid again. This is like the second time in like 2.5 years he's gotten paid. So talk to us about it.
Who?
Josh Allen. He just get paid.
Allen?
Josh Allen. He got paid. He got extended.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did
yeah.
get extended. Josh Allen.
No, understandably, no.
Oh, yeah,
Understandably, at some point he would, but I'm like, shit. I just swear he just got
6 years, $330 million extension, including $250 guaranteed, making them one of the NFL's highest paid players. So yeah, good stuff for him.
And apparently the because they always put out like crazy stuff about the car. Apparently, the hard guaranteed is only 147.
Okay.
But still, lots of money, and he deserves it. Top 5 quarterback in the league.
They also gave
Great.
an extension to Greg Rousseau, 4 years, $80 million. Looked like they wanted to try to trade for Myles Garrett, couldn't get that done. So they did this. I think it's a productive player.
Who? Palmer?
Talking about Greg Rousseau.
Oh yeah.
Defensive end.
Yeah.
No.
That's a good move.
He took less money a year now. As that contract extends up, that shit gonna be more. But good job for him because he knows the situation that the Bills are in right now. The Bills need to get a couple more pieces in, to try to get it in. I got it.
He'll probably do that, and then when they come to the next time, they'll probably restructure, push the money back, and he deserved to be paid what he got paid, and I don't do deserves, I know that, but he's earned it. So
probably saying he left money on the table there.
Maybe a little bit.
My man didn't leave shit on the table. He got that play.
No, he did. He did though. Didn't he say he getting less per year than Dak? He left money on the table. I promise.
Okay.
The way Dak should be making more at any point, in any point. But he is.
All right, let's talk about what's going on with our teams here. We're going to start off first with
Your bum ass Saints, go.
What? No. We're starting off with the guy with the money. The Pats going wild.
Yeah.
Milton,
Fascinating.
4 years, $104 million. Carlton Davis, 3 years, $60 million. Harold Landry, 3 years, $43.5 million. Robert Spillane, 3 years, $37.5 million. Morgan Moses, 3 years, $24 million. Austin Hooper, 1 year, $5 million.
This must be crazy for you, Dale, seeing somebody be actually sign people like this.
You can ask me. I was popping the hell off, texting them, going crazy, like, what is going on?
Yeah. Jerry should give him another $20 million per year. Yeah. Keep Dak and keep them in purgatory. So look, Carlton Davis, that one's a weird one. I like the player, but he's had some struggles and some health issues, so he got to stay on the field. When he's on the field, he's a pretty good player. But I think I don't know if teams wanted him to be a 1, but he definitely won't be on this team. So maybe that'll help him out. But he's gonna get tested.
Solid 2, I think, for our team.
Yeah, solid 2. Solid 2 when healthy.
Yeah.
Landry, I love that move. Definitely a better linebacker than we've had in our system for a couple years now. So I like the Landry move. What's it?
You guys moved to the 3-4, right?
If Rabel's here, I'm guessing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. We're gonna be 3-4. But were we 4-3? I can't even remember if we were 4-3. That's how bad things just were. But yeah, I like
4-3. I don't know.
I mean, the whole Bill years we were 3-4, but we were mixed. We mixed at different times because when Seymour was here, we were kind of 4-3. But okay. I don't know. We jump around. Yeah, no, I like all these pickups. It's a lot of money to be spending, but we had it. We had it to spend. So
right, and
a lot of these contracts can be moved. So yeah,
you guys aren't done. You had the most money in free agency. What do you think? What else would you like to see them do?
Try to make a move for a wideout. That wideout pool evaporated. Now I think they're gonna go young at the wideout position. They're gonna go through the draft, but I kind of feel like you've built your defense in a way that it might be ready soon. You might be one of the better defenses this year ahead of schedule, which means you may need to get that offense up to speed a little faster than what it appears they're doing. Because right now we got like an okay running back. I'm not super sold on Stevenson. He's good. I don't think he's an every down back. And our receiving core is rough. Did we get out? Did I see we signed Mac Hollins while I was sleeping?
Yep, you signed Mac Hollins. Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, that no shoe shit ain't gonna work up here, man.
Who signed Josh Dobbs? Patriots?
No.
Yeah, so it was the
Yeah,
Patriots.
somewhere.
2 years. They signed him 2 years. I
Dobbs.
don't know how long.
Oh, we went and got Dobbs at QB?
Yes.
Weird.
It was weird. I didn't like that
Fancy.
because that means they're definitely going to move Milton in the draft.
I mean, he is the
Yeah.
backup GOAT. Yeah.
I also
He's the
told
backup
you,
GOAT.
like, there would be no reason to keep Milton in town.
There we go. We hope you get for Milton. What could you possibly get for him?
I mean, I'll take anything. I really don't care.
Depend. Hey, no. What can we get for him? Depends how desperate the team is that we trade him to. That'll
I
determine
mean, if you're trading for him, you're not hoping he's going to be your starter, right? You're trading
Dobbs?
for him
it. Milton. Oh,
in
no.
the
Milton,
hope
yeah.
that he can develop into one, maybe, but
I don't
not for
know.
the season.
The one game he played, he showed flashes that you're telling me there's not an offensive coordinator out there who's like, oh, I can make him a starter now. They got AR5 over there starting. They got AR starting with the coach, and they're basically very similar players with
Yeah, but
very similar histories.
They spent draft capital on him. That's different. They spent draft capital on him. That's
Right,
different.
and if you trade for him, you're going to spend whatever capital that's going to be draft capital you probably trade him for. So they're both going to have draft capital spent on him.
There's no way you're paying a second or first round pick for Milton. No way.
Not first or second, but maybe even third or fourth. Still draft capital.
On the day of the draft, whatever second day, he can go for like a fifth, sixth, seventh rounder.
Right. I mean, that's my thoughts. You getting a fifth at bets for him.
Maybe.
And if I'm spending a fifth for a player at quarterback, I'm not guaranteeing him anything.
Yeah. He doesn't have to be in a situation again like he was last year. Come in a game or two, maybe when nothing's on the line, and prove that he can do it else. He can be a little trade bait for his whole career if he wanted to, But it's good that he's some type of value, and all for one game. Hey, I'll take that over a lot of shit. If my NFL career don't plan out the way it is, shit. Oh, whatever. But Patriots are man. I'll speak on
The
it.
one game was proof of concept. I think some teams are going to look at that and be like,
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody sees the good in somebody. Say all the time, Patriots spent that cash on his first day. You know there ain't gonna be no cash spent tomorrow. So good overall day spending that good bread.
They got more money. Maybe
they got more money though. They got more money.
We spent it all filling up some holes on defense, and I think that was a good idea. I think we had a pretty good defense to begin with, and now we have some depth to it. Some key players. We revamped the entire linebacker room. Vrabel putting his mark on his team right away.
It's unbelievable what they did with the edge. Harold Landry's one of the best run-stopping linebackers, and you have Anfree Jennings on the other side. It's going to be insane.
It's going to be fun to watch. 2 good corners now. Some safeties. I like our team.
Peppers is coming back next year, too.
That's my guy.
And then Duggar's back there with him because they're not going to let Duggar go.
Probably not.
And then it's literally Dale, you guys got Devon Godshaw from us, and we signed
D1 Buffalo.
We signed 2 D tackles too.
Bills and Cup. That could be an interesting situation.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be quite up there.
Tonight.
But he's gonna have to take he's not gonna get paid what he wants if he goes to the Bills. So he'd be going there to win because they just put money into a receiver who also we don't know what we're going to get from him this year. I mean,
those incentives would be crazy because he'll definitely hit mad at those incentives. He's a good receiver. So I think even with the low ball money, I feel like the incentives will carry him.
Yeah. He got to stay healthy, though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
They signed Shakir, too. They re-signed Shakir. So.
Right. All right. Let's talk,
Andre Cisco has signed a 1-year, $10 million contract with the Jets.
Let's talk Cowboys too.
Darth
what have y'all
Vader.
done?
Figure it out.
Oh, my bad. I thought I was muted.
Very, 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 very slow. We signed some guys back. We signed the offensive tackle Osa Udasuma. We signed center Brock Hoffman. We signed Marquise Bell, Juwan Thomas, Prince Sieg, which is a long snapper. He was mentioned earlier in the chat. re-signed C.J. Garwin and re-signed Tyrus Week. We let go Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis is a Jaguar, and Chuma Igoa is a Jaguar too. We just, as of like 3 hours ago, we signed Javonte Williams from the Broncos, ex-Bronco, to a 1-year, $3.9 million deal. What that shows me there is that you're looking at this draft board and maybe saying that Janty's not going to be picked here, and we can possibly go at a running back maybe in the second, maybe third, and you're just going to bring a veteran guy in there that's low value money-wise, and you're going to see what you're going to do from there. So other than that, today, for the Cowboys' sake, been very quiet, free agency, aggressive. Maybe the second day we'll wake up and say, hey, maybe we want to spend a couple dollars if we have it. And, yeah, that's pretty much it.
You said Cowboys signing depth guys like they're contenders. We shot for the blue light specials, yeah. So Javonte Williams tells me that they're probably gonna. I still think you guys will get a running back, but I think it's probably going to be Trayvon Henderson now.
Okay.
So whatever his first name is, Henderson.
Yeah. Hendo.
Ohio State.
But yeah, I mean, I think Javonte is a good complimentary piece.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the worst.
Can't stay healthy, but don't make him a starter, and maybe.
But signing depth guys like they're contenders. Listen here, bro. We don't know who we are, bro. Nobody knows who we are until we see who we are.
Oh yeah, we all know what y'all are.
We don't know. It's always a mystery until we solve it. I guess. I don't know. Definitely better than the Giants. Fucking bet that 7 out of 7 days out of the fucking.
Yeah, but like essentially no. Yes, but like no, because you're gonna end up in the same place at the end of the year. So like
maybe I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Interesting.
Right.
Interesting.
Let's get to some Saints. Of course, the Saints restructured Derek Carr. We pushed some money back. It's what we do. And he freed up about $30 million. So now we're using some of this cap space to make some things happen. The Saints traded 2026 7th-round pick to the Patriots for Devon Godshaw. 330-pounder defensive tackle, bringing him back home to Louisiana. He played his football at LSU. I'm so happy to get him in New Orleans here. He's 30, so he won't be around for an extremely long time, but it's good to get him back in Louisiana. So I'm happy about that. I don't see the Saints being major players in free agency. But, hey, look, like I said, we just signed Chase Young. I mean, that's,
hey, Dale, why wouldn't you be major players in the free agency?
We move some numbers around, and we will continue to move numbers around.
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do.
$189 million. God damn.
It's all good. The salary cap gonna be about $300 billion by then, so it'd be okay. It's gonna take care of that.
Listen here, yeah, y'all gonna have to break his streak. Y'all gonna have to break that streak. But yeah, man, the Saints, man, like you said, man, they're just trying to get things back in order, Dale. And you're gonna believe in your team. And I mean, I don't have no bone to pick with the Saints this offseason. It's offseason. I'm letting teams chill. You know what I'm saying? Because football at times is very unpredictable. A lot of these guys here on the platform and in the comment thread feel like the Saints have no chance to ever be good again. But I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, Dale, that it is football and that the most unpredictable things can happen. One of them, hopefully, this season is the Saints can, not start 2-0 and then talk all this shit. Continue to have a winning tradition, remaining to win games, and just be a solid football team. So, yeah, man.
All right.
But at some point, Derek Carr's not going to be in that lineup next year. We know this.
We know this. That's next year problems. That's next year problems. We don't have to worry about that right now.
Right. So, yeah, get through this year, man. Get through the hard times, Dale. Get through the hard times and get through the good times, man. Hopefully, Aaron Rodgers can
year's
go to
problem.
Minnesota for you, man.
It's next year's problem, man. All of y'all talking stuff about the Saints. Y'all teams better not lose to us. That's all I know.
We already did. That's why I respect you, Dale. We lost to you, so I have to give you the utmost respect. Yes, but there was another signing today, and possibly Tua Tagovailoa's successor
Backup
was signed today in Miami. Zach Wilson signs a deal with the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, I mentioned that to give Zach some love. You know, show Zach some love. Shout out to Zach, man. Your mom's going to be very hot down there in Miami, and you better watch her. You heard?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
We love MILFs. We love MILFs. That's right.
Listen,
All right. Now it's that time of the show, y'all. This is the part everybody's been waiting for since free agency has started. What's going to change now with the mock drafts?
Let's go.
That's
Mock. I don't got a song. You just keep editing this picture. Okay.
Nope. You got pictures. You get different quote every week. Making it rain because you got a lot of money. You know.
I'm with it. That's cool.
Yeah. You know.
That's cool.
This is what you get.
Y'all ready to mock draft it?
Let's go.
All right. Let me share this right quick. All right, so who you got in the chat? Call out your teams. I mean, I know you. We know you.
P Dollar, Coach.
Rain dropped to no commanders.
Mike.
They eliminated.
Nope. We're using everybody. Everybody.
And Bobby is in there.
All right, so here we go. So we'll get these bums out the way, the Saints. We'll get my bums, the Patriots, out the way. And these bums, Dallas Cowboys. Then we got Washington, who's probably going to be a good team this year, even more than they were last year. Who else in here? Is that all the teams we got for the people here?
Yeah.
Our entire team? Oh, yeah, no, Giants, my man, Mike.
You got the Cowboys on there, right?
Yeah, I got the bums.
Okay.
Well, let me see. We need some more East teams. I mean, AFC teams East. Funny. Basketball in the brain. You know what?
Hey, I'll take the Bengals this time.
Okay, Bengals it up. Houston, I'm gonna pick for Miss Marie. The Jets should be fascinating. All right, that's 4 each side. That's good enough. We're gonna do. All righty then. So this is we got to keep in mind all the moves that were made today. So let's try to help each other remember who went where so that we know, because team needs have changed now.
Absolutely.
Based on this first day of crazy signings. So here we go. All right. Cam Ward goes 1 to Tennessee. Abdul Carter, number 2 to the Browns. Man, that'd be crazy. All right, Mike, you up? You gonna pick at 3? You gonna pick at 3 or you gonna trade that? You can get the 11th pick of 43 and a 75. That's kind of a deal.
Trade that.
You can pick or go back to 10, 39, and next year 2. Those are the only 2 deals you getting. Read them and weep. Give them time to respond.
Go back to the other one.
Fellas, what do you think they should do here?
For Miz,
deal.
No, keep the pick.
Give him Sanders.
What do you say? He said he wants Shador?
Yep.
All right, Shador it is. He gonna deal with that circus. Did Shador fall down the draft like crazy? Damn, they got him 10th now. He was never like that. All right, Shador it is.
At the combine or something? Or what is it?
The way his interviews were going, he was wearing his hat backwards. He was basically saying, like, he don't really care who draft him, man. He gonna get the flight back like his father and all that stuff. Yeah, man. They definitely.
What's wrong with the hat backwards thing, though? I don't understand this. Why are we talking about a hat backwards thing?
I don't know.
Well, that's low key a nice trade.
Media was saying.
It is.
I don't
You
know.
might do this.
Dan Quinn coaches with attack backwards every freaking game.
Yeah, Dan Quinn. That's a different crayon, Dale. You taught us
Crayons, damn it!
You taught us about crayons, Dale.
We as the Patriot delegation are going to accept this trade because anybody that we want or need will still be there at 10, in my opinion. I do really want Travis Hunter because it'd be cool, but no, we're going to go. Also, they've changed his listing. He used to be listed like CB running back. I mean, CB receiver or receiver CB. It's just CB now. All right, so we're going to take this trade.
We just signed a corner, so we don't really need him now.
Wow, they signed the tackle. Travis to the Jaguars. Jaunty to the Raiders. Seems to always be the case there. All right, the Jets are up. We're picking for the Jets. Wow, that's a haul. And I kind of want to just see what the hell the Chargers going to do with it. Holy crap. They're going to give them the 22 to 55 to 86 and then second and third next year?
Okay, but nobody's wearing suits to this job interview, Coach. Nobody. They're all wearing athletic gear.
So here's, to be clear, I truly believe that they're mentioning the hat thing as it's a stand-in for what they want to say, which is this kid is way too cocky. He's too full of himself before he's even played a snap.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I can see that.
It's definitely crayon-y, for sure.
Definitely.
Yes.
Jets.
I would take that trade.
They got to take this. That's way too much capital. You got to do this.
Yeah, I would take that trade.
They went out. They did that for a Michigan defensive tackle. That's a fail. All right, Saints. You're on the board.
No. Keep moving.
Terrible.
Okay. So
it's the only other trade is this one. So.
Oh, okay, but we get 3 picks here. Okay.
You get 3. You lose 2.
Yeah. Okay, I like this deal. Let's do it. Accept the trade.
And they went out and got a receiver, which is exactly what they needed. And now we come back to pick. They're trying to trade even more to us. Holy shit.
Damn. Second next year, too? I would have took that one.
At this point,
Detroit trying to trade that 28th pick again.
Yeah, this is that bullshit I'm seeing over here. It's that bullshit. This is my drive. Seeing bullshit.
Nah, we're gonna pick here. Actually, we already got a haul and picks from that first trade, so we're gonna pick here, and we will take. Ooh, all right. We've heard a lot. What do you think about Will Campbell? Are you a big fan?
Will Campbell? Yes. Yes, he's a good.
He had no
good
problems
player.
there.
No, good player. The knock that I'm seeing on the draft board is that his arms are short. Like that's the knock. Yeah.
But his raw score
is freshman.
Yeah, his raw score is still 9.8, which is legit. Yeah. And I do like that he started since freshman because that's a lot of experience. The only other guy that I would consider here is Kelvin Banks, whose raw score fell. Yeah, I'm gonna go out and take Will Campbell here. Niners, they're up next. Who they got? Tyler. They traded that pick, and they the Broncos drafted Tyler Warren. All right, Cowboys, you up? You can either trade this. You can trade one pick back and get
trade.
This is a terrible trade. Man, the Detroit Lions always want to get about it at 28 spot, don't they? This is a haul. I don't know if y'all want to do that, but
yeah, I take the other trade. Honestly, screw Detroit.
No, we're not trading with the ops. No, we ain't trading with the ops. We're gonna reject both of these shits. Sorry.
But this trade could hurt the ops. That's why I want to say this is a crazy trade for them. But I got you. All right, reject. Who you picking?
You got on the board over.
It's got to be Kelvin Banks from Texas. Y'all need line help.
Makes sense to me.
It's a Cowboys move. It's an old school Cowboys move. It's an old side Jack move. We need offensive linemen. We need to restart, And the Cowboys are pretty good when they restart on the offensive line and the pieces they get. So I would think the Cowboys would be smart in this position because I don't see any receivers unless you want to jump for one, but I'm not going to jump for one if one's not there. Shit. Yeah. Let's go Kelvin Banks.
Calvin Banks. And then the Dolphins take Tyler Booker, offensive guard. Colts take James Pierce, edge rusher. Falcons take Shamar Stewart, edge rusher. Cardinals at 16, Michael Williams, edge rusher. All the edges just went. Every edge rusher in this draft gone in 3 picks. Cincinnati.
And that was rough because I was really hoping that
An edge rusher would be there.
I was really hoping Mike Hill was still going to be there for that pick for the Bengals to replace Trey.
Yep, should have traded up, but they did it.
What's the next trade?
20 and a 122, 30, 56 and a 62, but also an 81 from you with the 17, and that's it. That's all I got.
Reject all of them.
Reject. Enhance.
And what the Bengals really need is defense, so we're going to go Jelon Walker.
All right. You know what I would have did if I was picking for the Bengals here? I might have drafted a receiver and traded fucking T. Higgins for a bunch.
Can't pick players on,
Jelon
can you?
Walker. Can you what?
You can't do players on these trades, though, can you?
I don't think you can. So
No.
here we go. Jelon Walker. Saints on the board.
Hike.
This trade ain't gonna help y'all.
Mm-mm.
This trade ain't gonna help y'all.
Mm-mm.
This trade ain't gonna help y'all. All right, reject all those, correct?
All terrible.
Yeah, those are all bad. All right, who you
All right.
getting?
So
We need a receiver. Matthew Golden right there. One of the fastest in the draft, 4.3.
yeah, well, if we do need a receiver, we don't need like another fast dude. We got those. So let's go to defense here. Hit the defensive side.
I got
And
you.
then,
Jihad, your man's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is my dude. Damn, Walter Nolan gone?
No,
What the hell, man?
or he just dropped in the draft. He dropped. Yeah, he might have dropped. Yeah, he's down here.
Okay. Well, that's what we
It's a
picking.
waste.
Yeah, we picking Walter Nolan. Go for it.
My man said I'm going to Bunker Hill Community College. We got that man.
Yep. Get it.
This is exactly why the Saints are where they are.
Oh, Walter Nolan's a player.
He'd be a play. You could have traded back and still got that player, though. That's the thing. Jihad to the Steelers. All right, Jets. I said I was gonna pick for the Jets. So no, Detroit. You're gonna stay there. That's it. You're done. You've had plenty of years picking high. Cut it out. Yeah, I don't want this one either. Or this one. All right, reject. Jets on the clock with their new shiny new quarterback that no one else wants, apparently. It's the Jets thing to go out here and you know what? They're gonna go draft. They're gonna go combine here. Nick Eamon-Worry had a great combine.
I can see them going edge. They traded Hassan Reddick.
Yeah, so I already got the Bucks, right?
The guy they traded from. That was all. That whole trade between Huff and Reddick. That was all just. It ended up just being a nightmare for both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So Nick, we're going Nick Scorton here. All right.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna get a steal with Nick Eamon-Worry. Shavon, they picked another corner in Green Bay. My God. Oh wow, the Vikings get him. Texans. I also said I'd pick for them. That's actually a good deal for them. Move back just 6 spots, but you also jump up to a 63 instead of a 167.
You make the pick with Kansas City. I want to see what Kansas City usually fucking counters the fuck with those picks. They usually go get somebody.
Yeah, I'm probably do the Kansas City one just because I want to see what they do. All right. Ooh, nah, this is not. That's all shit. All right. Matthew Golden, funny. Yeah, they needed receivers. They needed. They feel like they need a guy. Josh Simmons, Grace Abel, Derek Harmon. Oh, that's who they picked with the 28 finally.
I told y'all I don't pick no goddamn Commanders in this. I told y'all that. So
Why?
now, Commanders can come play in the sand now. They're gonna play at the park.
They're gonna finish better than you for the next couple of years, man.
They can come to the park now and play. They can come participate in the activities.
The question is, when are y'all allowed to come back and play in that?
We're always allowed on the playground.
No,
we're always allowed on the playground to play. Maybe after this year, maybe we'll have to take a step back. That's based on performance, man. It's based on
but get about that nightclub, man. Get about that nightclub. Yeah, we're not doing this. Hold on, let me reject that one. And no. All right. We got some Washington fans in here. Let them pick. But them trades were terrible. I guess I should have let them pick their trade, but no. Pick a player.
Pick a player.
Ooh, receivers everywhere. In Mecca, Luther, Colston Loveland, the tight end. Got Tyleek. What's the chat saying? I can't see.
He said select all so we can see offense.
Yeah, I got you.
You need to think bigger. Can you see that, Pat?
Their needs are edge, corner, and safety. It's all defensive needs. I ain't got no business getting no receivers.
Debo took all y'all receiver problems away.
Okafor. Not Okafor, Lord.
They wanted Mecca?
Yes.
Y'all got Debo. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
That's crazy.
Come on, you got Pat here. You don't got the
Bills took Luther Bird, and I like that pick for the Bills. Houston back on the clock. I'm gonna take this trade, unless it's a better one. No, there isn't. All right, yeah, we'll take this one. They got Cameron Williams. Eagles. Not trying to say that name. Boston College, though. All right, back on the clock with Houston. We're not trading with the op. Houston. What do we think Houston needs? They say offensive guard, defensive tackle, receiver.
Could they traded their tackle?
It's a solid point. The best one left is Ursary from Minnesota. I don't know a lot about that, man. Let me see what his raw score was. Where is he? 9.3. It's pretty good. Oh, he's a big guy, too. 6'6", 331.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's the guy right there. I heard a lot about him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Makes sense for them. Bada bing, bada boom.
Mm-hmm.
Giants. This is Mike. Mike, you back up. We making this trade. I don't think you're gonna make this trade. I don't believe he'd do this to his team. And he damn sure ain't gonna help them. Because that doesn't help them at all. All right. So, Mike, who you getting? All these guys on the board say y'all need a quarterback. Okay, let's see who's left a quarterback. Jalen Milroe or Jackson Dart or Will Howard. Will Wheaton.
Reject the trades.
Yeah.
Can you enlarge the screen? Okay.
Enhance. Hold on. Yes. But I don't know that it's going to help. This is the best you got right here, man.
They want
Jeremy Shockey.
Loveland as the Shockey replacement. Get here. Now, what are we doing?
Maybe. I'm still waiting on a comment here.
Still waiting on the
Hands.
wall. We got this whole 5 minutes, man. You know how this is.
That's right.
It's only the mark, man. You can't make mistakes. You heard?
Giant. Woo! Oh, your boy's tired.
Give me Kenneth Grant from Michigan.
I'd
Kenneth
go.
Grant.
I'd go.
You're a Saints fan. Nobody cares what you do.
They're gonna go quarterback. That's what they're doing.
Think so? They go Jackson Dart it. He said he wanted Kenneth Grant. Grant it is. LA takes Watts, Xavier Watts out of Notre Dame. Benjamin Morrison out of Notre Dame as well. Ooh, Jaden Higgins. They got him another receiver. I don't think he. Okay, Patriots back up. We're not doing that trade. You bum ass Zone and Cardinals. We're not doing that trade. Definitely not helping the ops. All right, we picking again. Oh, I know what I'm doing this time around. I'm not gonna make this mistake again, even though he's gone. Yep, they're all gone. Fuck.
This wasn't my fault this time.
No. It's literally been my fault all 3 times. Damn. Kind of want to just get Loveland, but maybe we'll just go more offensive line help. Who's the best here? Yeah, they're going to rock with Loveland. Let's go tight end.
My boy Drake May, a fresh rookie.
Somebody to grow with. Saints, you're on the board. You doing the trade now, right? My deaf.
Dale
Dale
out of here. Dale might
left. All right, well.
Can't
Dale,
war
what do you get now?
And we don't know if there's something wrong with Dale's internet system. But we'll get back to Dale shortly here.
Oh, he
Like,
gone
share,
now.
subscribe. That's CWTV. You heard?
You heard?
Appreciate you guys tuning in tonight on this lovely Monday night.
Hit the like button, the share button, subscribe button, the little noti bell too, so you know when we on here.
You know what I'm saying?
Will, I can't believe you didn't go with Hampton.
We have a pick and 2 more picks. Actually, we have the next pick after this pick. All right, well, Saints about to get stuck with whoever I give him.
It's gonna be nobody anyway.
There he is.
Sorry, my crap went crazy, man. So
It's all good, man.
Do it in the bathroom next time.
Who you got?
I had to totally reboot my computer. All right, so
Damn.
let's see what else we got.
This is everybody left. The best of the best.
All right. Yeah, I think we're going to go offense this time, and we're going to pick Trey Harris, wide receiver, Ole Miss.
I figured that. And we're back on the board with picks being offered. All set. All righty then. Man, like 4 months ago, I'd have been like, Isaiah Bond, yeah. Not anymore, though. All right, we're going to go running back here. Yeah, we're going to go. See, the problem with Amari and Hampton is that he's more of an all-around back. And we kind of already have one of those, but he had a great raw score. Yeah, I'm going to rock with Amari.
Finally.
Yeah. It's a crazy pick that high, honestly, but
Right. How many running backs have been chosen so far? Like
One.
3?
About 3. Or maybe just the 2.
No, it was Janty, and I don't know who else would have got picked though. Honestly,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think it's just Shanti and him.
Okay.
Jets. This is a no. Also a no. All right, we're picking for the Jets. The Jets need offensive tackle. Defensive tackle. Oh, yeah. You know what? Tyleek's still there. That's a good pickup for them. Oh, wait. Who were their picks? They already got the edge.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, they still need a defensive tackle. I think Tyleek Williams works for them.
Mm-hmm.
See what San Fran does. They traded Harold Fanning to the Colts. Dallas, you on the board. You trading this or you picking?
44 for what? 57?
67. Terrible.
Fuck no.
83. Also terrible.
Hell no. Let them alone.
All right, y'all picking.
What's our needs here? I see offensive guard. I see.
It's a great time for y'all to take a running back, honestly.
Look up here. I can't even say.
How you gonna buck this man up in the second round and take a running back? It's because you did it.
Let me see what we need first off. See what we need. I mean, we might have to go after a wide receiver first. That was my first.
The number one need is running back, they say.
What's the other needs?
Defensive tackle, offensive guard, corner, and receiver.
What receivers we got left? When we're on the board.
Alec A. Manor from Stanford, Isaiah Bond from Texas, Jalen Noel from Iowa State, Xavier Restrepo from Miami.
Why didn't
Tez had the weirdest combine known.
Why didn't that screen and go to all available? We gonna look at the all available.
Guard, yeah, you're a guy. You guys need a guard, and he's the top one there now.
Yep.
Go with the guard. Fuck you. Try to build our line.
I like this move. 2 picks on the O line. I like this move for
They did sign Javonte Williams in free agency already too. So, but I still think they're gonna get somebody else to go along with him.
We'll get somebody. We'll go with somebody like the third.
Right.
So, if we can rebuild our offensive line.
Mr. Bengals. Jake. Okay.
I thought I was unmuted. My bad. Jack Sawyer, keep building defense.
Oh, he's Sawyered up, huh?
I had to get it before Dale did.
That's true. I'm surprised he didn't do it already. And they need an edge too. That's perfect. That's perfect for them, honestly.
Yeah, we're literally replacing another Ohio State DN they had. He's literally filling in right for Sam Hubbard.
Repacing.
Look, I will not do that trade. Reject that.
Got to pick.
All right. So I am leaning towards Landon Jackson here. However, I think the Saints are going to look at cornerback. So let's go look at cornerback. All right.
Burke. Or strong. I like Virginia Tech corners tend to be something at least. Ain't looking good though.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and pick Maxwell Hartston out of Kentucky. Yeah.
A Kentucky corner. Okay.
Nah, he had a good combine. That's a good pickup, honestly.
Sure he did.
SEC, baby. All right.
You're back on the board.
What's the next one?
Seven back, free third next year.
Give me that. Give me that. Accept. Yes.
They went Princely. Tate Ratledge. TJ Sanders to the pack. Jets. We're picking for the Jets. No, we're not. Oh, hey, Detroit always trying to get up. Get up out of here. All right. We're going to all. They need up at the tackles. Wait. Let me make sure. Who did we pick for them last time? So we've gone defense twice for them and picked up some other picks. All right.
With not knowing if they're getting DJ Reed back or not, Denzel Burke might be a decent pick for them here.
DJ Reed's
Just
gone.
me saying. Oh, he's gone?
Yeah, he already signed.
Oh, I did not know that.
Listen
They
here.
need DD.
Who the Jets back up? Who they back up QB?
I don't know.
You can't pick a QB here after just signing him.
Yes, you can. I think you can. What the fuck is Justin Fields? We ain't talking about shit. You got
but again, you say Justin Fields, but none of these guys are even better than Justin Fields. Like,
shit.
I don't see that happening. Like,
well,
this early, like, that's crazy talk for them.
Are they? Yeah, well, I'm just trying to stir the pot, man.
Yeah. You stirring.
I'm trying to stir the pot.
You making hot dog water though.
There ain't no hot dog water. We ain't taking. I ain't giving Justin Fields no higher than the 3. If he was a 3 quarterback, I would say, yeah, you can skip one. But nah, hell no. You might need his successor in this draft, maybe if those 2 guys are still available.
Yeah,
because we hearing that Doc may not be available. So if Doc's available at this juncture from the Jets, hell yeah. Listen here.
Their needs are offensive tackle, defensive tackle. We've gone offense with them twice, correct? No, both defense. All right.
Well, defense.
Yeah, they need to work on. They got to work on that line. If you're gonna just like draft 2 quarterbacks and not give them a line, draft a quarterback and then sign another one with no line.
They're going offensive line, some kind of way
for sure.
Guard, tackle, something.
So who's left offensive line wise? Yeah, tackle. Bow. He went to Purdue though. Who did he play? Jesus. You know what? We're going to trust the process.
Purdue had one of the worst records in the entire NCAA last year.
Yeah, I'm not talking. Bad team.
Oh, he took Landon Jackson from me. I wanted him.
Sucks to suck. No and no. Texans. I can't remember who we picked for them. No, just an offensive tackle. Okay. Their needs are they need a guard now too, huh? A DT and a receiver. Who comes up first? Receivers come up first. I think this is where Isaiah Bond goes. This could be an Isaiah Bond pick for them.
Okay.
I just think they need another receiver because they got Collins and then Dell's always dead. Oh, they went out and signed also always dead, didn't they? Who the Texans got at receiver?
Kirk.
Yeah, they did get Kirk. Oh, maybe you don't go receiver here then. All right, who's the first defensive tackle off the board? Oh. So they go tackle again, offensive tackle again. What we thinking, fellas?
Yeah, I mean, shit. What you went 2? We went 2 tackles already.
No,
yeah,
they got.
I said he draft offensive line again.
Offensive line again, yeah. Rebuild that line. One offensive tackle, and then
you got CJ Stroud. You're supposed to be your franchise guy. Yeah.
Gotta keep him healthy.
Gotta keep him up. Can't have another year like he did last year.
Can Emery play the right tackle?
Yeah, he's right tackle.
Okay. Yeah, that works for them.
Mm-hmm.
Saints, you on the board? Terrible trade. No, thank you.
Okay. So let's look at
that's what you got so far.
Yeah, let's look at tight end. Give me Mason Taylor.
I knew it. He's such a homer, bro.
Go Tigers. See, notice how I'm picking SEC schools. The Saints will not do that. Okay. They will not do that.
Washington, this trade don't make no sense for them. So no. Reject and time to pick. Let me see what Washington has done so far. Just a Mecca drafted a receiver for no reason at all.
Well, they got to replace De'Ami Brown, who left them for the Jaguars today.
They did. Deebo Samuel.
Deal.
Well, we don't know what type of what type of Debo is coming into Washington, man. So we just carry on that shit.
And you probably shouldn't have made the move then. If that's the case, if you don't know what you get.
You might get that Diva Samuel at some point in the season.
Diva, he said, not Debo, but Diva. It's funny. I like it.
Diva Samuel.
Diva Samuel. He gonna be Diva Samuel for a little while now until he get on the field and stay healthy.
Yeah. Diva.
All right. It's all defense that they're saying they need. So I'm not even gonna let you crazy people look at offense for that team now.
Best defender available.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is Washington, right? They like SEC players. So let's give them Alfred Collins, defensive tackle from Texas.
Why would you skipped over
SEC
guys?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Deion Walker from defensive tackle from Kentucky. Oh, my bad.
Since you love Kentucky.
Yes. Yes.
Lathan Ransom. I like Lathan on that team. No. What do you mean? Oh. Yeah, okay, this makes sense.
Oh, I would do that trade, yes.
Yeah, you got to do this, right? Yeah. Ooh, Browns take Jalen Milroe. I love it. Oh, my God. And the rich
DTR replacement.
Did you see that? Did you see the last pick of that? No,
I didn't see the last pick.
We're burying the lead. Did you see the last pick of that second round? I'm tired of this shit. They need to be stopped. I've had enough.
The Eagles?
Travion to the Eagles.
Oh, my God. They just don't miss. Even on an algorithm fucking program on a computer, they can crush it. I hate it here. All right.
Man,
All right,
I
so
like
the Bengals
players,
got
though.
you got a full ass draft in 2 rounds. Jalen Walker, Jack Sawyer, I couldn't imagine a better 2 picks at those spots. For the Bengals, Jake, you crushed it. Your GM grade, in my opinion, is an A.
Thanks,
I will give this this is B+ work for sure. I like this. You got two guys you really need, and you're rebuilding that line. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all A- on this because Cowboys, they doubled down on their O-line.
Oh, I did it for you.
You did. Good job.
I did it for the coach.
You've had some bad marks in this. This was your best one, I believe, in my opinion. Because this one you didn't let your inner demons get you. You didn't let your intrusive thoughts win.
I've been paying attention to this free agency, man. And the Raiders trying to get Janty and everybody trying to snag motherfucking pick the boys. Yeah, man, shit. And we ain't gonna get no
proud of you
in the fucking free agency. So
there was running backs and receivers available, and you built the line. I'm proud of you. I really am. That was this great GM in there. All right, Texans.
We get Rico
I was
for
on
the
board. I think I just did the exact same thing that you did with the Cowboys. I did with the Texans. We got them 2 tackles, which is I doubt they'll both be good, but if they are, wow, that you just got the 2 bookends of your line. That's perfect. That's exactly what they needed. And we ended up with a 2006 4th-round pick.
Yeah, Emory Jones started as a freshman too for LSU on the right
really?
side.
All right, look, I like
Will Campbell
and
Emory Jones were your 2 starting guys. Yeah.
And if Ursary is as good as his ride score and what people say about him, then they got 2 bookends. I think they did a good job here. All right, so I'll give myself. I won't pat my back too hard. I'll just go B+. Patriots. Okay. I don't even know. I don't know about I think we did good. I think we did good, but it really depends on how good Will Campbell is.
Yeah, and with all the free agency moves they made, it only makes sense to go all offense for the draft and build young on the offense.
That's kind of what I did. Like when we were talking earlier, like oh yeah, they went all defense in this free agency. So yeah, I don't mind this. We get a piece on the line. I kind of wish I got another lineman though. The tight end he's boom or bust because if he's boom, he's going to be a really good player. Amarian Hampton, you talked me into that one. I'm not mad about it though. Well, I think we'll go B
take
for
a few years though.
Who? Tight ends?
Tight ends usually.
Yeah. But we also have 2 other tight ends on the team, so I think that's a good situation for us. That's kind of why I did it because we already have Hunter and Hooper, so I like the move. And Omarion, I think he can have an impact right away, even if it's just making it so that Stevenson doesn't have to carry everything. Saints, wow. Like I said, you had a whole draft in 2 rounds. And you just picked all homers. You're going to get a C+.
This will never happen in real life.
I know, yeah. I'm well aware. It's the most wishful thinking draft I've ever seen. All right, now I'm kidding. No, I go B. I go just flat B for y'all. Y'all did okay. Giants. Look, you got your door, so I can't. You got to give a pretty high rank because you went out and got a starting quarterback for your team that you desperately need. I think watching him and Neighbors for 10 years would be really fucking fun. So, that's if he plays for that long. And then Kenneth Grant, he fits a need, but it's a Michigan defensive tackle. I'm going to give you a grade of a B, Mike. The Jets, I picked for the Jets, but I kind of let y'all help me too. They went out and got some defensive line help that they definitely needed, and an offensive tackle and some picks. I think it's a B. They did pretty good. They got a couple players, and they got some more picks, so that's pretty good for them. And Washington, you're getting a C. You drafted a receiver you didn't fucking need, and then we gave you a defensive tackle. C at best, probably like C- or a D. Terrible. And that has been our mock draft after the first crazy ass day of free agency.
That's right.
We could take a look at some of these other teams what they did, but nothing. Anything surprising in this first round that you can see? Here, let me.
Let's see. No, go back the other way. Make it bigger.
Bigger, you can only see like 6 names at a time. All right, here we are.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. All right, scroll down. Let's see.
Travis Hunter was kind of surprising for me.
Okay.
To the Jaguars, it's weird. It wasn't surprising. It was surprisingly spot on that they went out and got McMillan after just trading Metcalf. I thought that's perfect replacement. Another big receiver.
That's what I wanted.
I know you did.
Maybe Luther Burton to the Bills. I mean, we did talk about him being, one of those smaller size kind of receivers, like 5'11", 6 feet maybe. And
but he's 6 feet. Remember, he's 6 feet, 205 though.
Right, but they just signed Shakir.
So,
yeah, he's going to definitely run that slot position. So where do you put Burton at that point? Because to me, he's a slot receiver.
I don't think I think at that weight and coming out of SEC, I don't see any reason he can't be an X.
Okay.
I mean, typically, yes. I think initially we would have thought that he could be. And the thing, they can move all them receivers down. Yeah, Shakir slot, but Shakir can move outside. I think this made them versatile because you can move all them guys around. And then they went out and got your guy Josh Palmer that you love so much.
Well, I just love the fact that you said he was junk and he got paid. And so I have to bring that up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do bums never get paid?
I've seen a couple bums get paid today.
Exactly.
Dale, I get paid every 2 weeks. Leave me alone.
Joke of the night. Gold star. That's good. I get paid every 2 weeks. Fuck you mean? That's good shit. This was somewhat surprising because we do know that they went out and they kept Hollywood, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, they just re-signed Hollywood.
So they re-signed Hollywood and they got Rice coming back. Do we know what the hell Nuke's gonna do?
No, we do not.
He's a free agent currently, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So I would think that. So let me see. After this, let me go to the second round right quick because I believe, if I remember correctly, They're in denial because there was tight ends left on the board, and they're gonna need one soon. So I thought that was fascinating for them. But I do like it. I also think Golden didn't show up in the
Kyle Pitts' time in Atlanta coming up real soon. I think he smells something we don't smell.
If Pitts goes to the Chiefs, y'all gonna have to block me. I'm gonna be annoying as hell. That's gonna be fun. My Gator gonna get a real quarterback. Second round didn't surprise me anything. Although Jaden Higgins,
you can go get Evan Ingram off the street.
True.
Yeah, true, very true.
He was released, but the guy was.
But Jake will tell you why I don't like that move. If he's listening, but he's not.
What move don't you like?
Anyone going to get Evan Ingram, and why is that?
I forget.
He ain't 6'4". I don't like tight ends.
Oh, yeah. If I would have known his height, I could have said that.
I can't stand with just short tight end. Just play receiver, you bum. Nothing shocking in this second one. Jack Sawyer was just like from Ohio State going to Cincinnati. I just think that's just a match made in heaven. I hope that happens in real time. Oh, this is probably one of the shocking ones too. Milroe. The Browns going to get Milroe was fun.
Right. But that's their DTR replacement right there. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay. Sure. That's a guy who needed to be replaced, I guess. You're right.
Yes. They start him like 3 games every year and then put him back on the bench.
Because he sucks.
Exactly.
Man skipping passes when he's not getting sacked.
Skipping them down passes, bro.
Yeah.
And he runs. It gets your running game.
What's this? There's a dashboard feature that we don't afford or can't afford. Anyways, all right. That was fun.
Yep.
I like that mock. We got Maki.
You
got Maki, kid.
There we go. All right. So let's do some shout outs, man.
Y'all know, shout out to the plug, right?
Penis thrown to him now. Pick up. Wait. What?
Pitt got penis thrown to him now. Talk about penis.
Oh. That's true.
Yeah. Might want to stay
I
around.
better leave Penix alone.
Could be good.
Leave that luscious lefty alone. But yeah, great job, fellas. Way to work. Hey, Will, how do you drown a blonde? Well, how? Let me know. Tell me. How do we drown the crayon? Shout out to Dale for coming through with the graphics at all hours of the day for me. Appreciate you, Coach. We missed you. Put a scratch and sniff sticker at the bottom of a pool.
Where Charles Barkley said the big ladies be at San Antonio. So
he said it's gross down there. He always say that it's gross.
Enjoy your time in San Antonio in the Riverwalk, wherever you at, man. You know.
He said it's all yucky in San Antonio. Go down to Galveston.
Charles Barkley always said the big woman in San Antonio.
Yeah, he said the Y bodies. Yeah, the Y bodies. Big backs. Big back brigade.
Yes, indeed, man. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week and talk more football, of course. So, how we signing off this thing today?
We gonna sign off today.
Saints suck.
Oh, nah, man. We gonna do that. How about y'all say Cowboys suck, man? Since we didn't make no moves today. Y'all team, it looks like y'all made some moves. We ain't make no moves.
Yeah. This is
the Cowboys suck.
This might happen too.
Yeah.
We can go with a classic.
Yeah, because he gets signed to ESPN soon. So yeah, him and Kendrick about to have
Yeah, this Barkley and Kendrick Perkins thing might happen for real.
Nah, Charles Barkley don't want that smoke, dog. Charles better chill.
That's a big motherfucker.
Mike Jordan ain't there to save him right now, so
yeah.
Security, so you better watch out Perk.
Yeah, that's a big dude.
Put some 16-ounce gloves on, put him in the ring.
Some chicken nuggets. 20
That's
pieces.
6'10". That's 6'10" versus 6'6", man. Weight classes exist for a reason. But yeah.
Cowboys suck, man. On 3, man. We suck.
3, 2, 1.
Cowboys
suck.
Cowboys suck because y'all lost
so
to us.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.